Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Abenyamonge Media for today's stories and detailed analysis from Kenya and all the four corners of the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is this clip that has been circulating online of Farouk Kibet pushing Kithure Kindiki, the deputy president, in the event that the president attended in Eldoret. I want you to have a close look at this clip and have an opinion on it before we go into the analysis of this video. Amidst the rumors that was spreading online a few weeks ago that Kithure Kindiki had been slapped by the same Farouk Kibet in a state house when he had been seen to miss events of the president. Remember that he missed the welcoming of the new year at the Kisii State Launch. He missed that event in Siaya where the Jaramogi Odinga Stadium was being opened, and a series of events. And Kenyans were speculating that they had a disagreement with Farouk Kibet in State House. But later he came out to say that the president had given him a leave to go and celebrate the end of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, according to what I have seen in that clip, of course, there is that push that Kithure Kindiki is being told organized by Farouk Kibet. But I think that Farouk Kibet was trying to tell Kithure Kindiki that you are the deputy president, you are the man who should be behind the president, immediately behind the president, because the man who was behind the president is Oscar Sudi, and Kithure Kindiki was a bit distant from the president. And in that line of when the president was greeting those women who were dancing there, Kithure Kindiki ought to be immediately before the president because he is the deputy president. And Farouk Kibet intentionally told him that you are the deputy president, you should be behind the president, not Oscar Sudi. That's why you can see Oscar Sudi behind the president laughing when Kithure Kindiki is pushed slightly behind the president. But what is the fate of Kithure Kindiki in this Kenya Kwanza government? I want us to have a look into that. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into it. Do you think that Kithure Kindiki is going to be the running mate of President Ruto in 2027? That's absolutely not possible. The reason is that in politics, it's all about numbers and interests. If you don't have numbers, then there's no need of you being being a running mate. Do you think that Kithure Kindiki can bring numbers to President Ruto? Kithure Kindiki comes from the Mount Kenya East, the Raganese constituency county, but the numbers are not in favor of him. If President Ruto maintains him as the running mate, then Kithure Kindiki cannot give him substantial numbers to run for presidency in 2027 for the second term. So Kithure Kindiki fate lies now and 2027. After 2027, maybe President Ruto will be going to the Nyanza region or the Western region where he's extending his friendship. to pick a running mate so that he can get support base from those regions. But for Kithure Kindiki 2027 running mate, absolutely impossible. So the fate of Kithure Kindiki lies between now and 2027. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, is that Kithure Kindiki was brought into this government after the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, in a move that was seen as a way to try and reduce the popularity of Rigathi Gachagua in the Mount Kenya region, because Kithure Kindiki comes from the Mount Kenya East and Rigathi Gachagua comes from the other part of it, but it terribly failed. And maybe there is a feeling that Kithure Kindiki has not popularized the name of the president in the Mount Kenya region as they intended, has not popularized the things of the government, projects of the government in the Mount Kenya regions as intended, so that at least in the 2027 election they can get some votes even from the Mount Kenya East alone. So it's another reason that things that are happening to Kithure Kindiki are happening. There is not that popularity of the president has not happened as expected through his appointment in the Mount Kenya region. Remember very well that Rigathi Gachagua, you could not see anybody pushing Rigathi Gachagua or touching Rigathi Gachagua that way, because Rigathi Gachagua is a man who believed in himself that he was elected by the people of Kenya. He even sacrificed his position because he could not be directed. And in an interview, he spoke about being harassed, or being some people in the president cycle who wanted to direct him, and he refused. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's why Rigathi Gachagua got ousted from the government, because he stood to his ground. Unlike Kithure Kindiki, who was an Interior Cabinet Secretary and later Deputy President now, so he's a man who is appointed through the President. So he is answerable to the President. And that's why some of these things are happening to him. Others, ladies and gentlemen, Kithure Kindiki's journey lies now and 2027. After 2027, maybe he will try to go in the Mount Kenya East, try to get some votes, or maybe there can be a fallout between Kithure Kindiki and President Ruto before 2027. It's absolutely possible, because President Ruto himself has not made a visit to the Mount Kenya region for quite a number of weeks now, because the ground in the Mount Kenya region is not favorable at all. And if this scenario continues and Mount Kenya region remains as a solid, then it's possible that Kithure Kindiki can be ousted, so that the east hand of Deputy President can be extended to regions that are favorably or want to partner with the President in the 2027 general election. Of course, the President's re-election greatly depends on Raila's bid for AU, and we want to see what will be the reaction of Raila's strong holds after the AU. And a lot of people believe that if Raila Odinga loses the AU seat, then it's going to be even terrible to the Kenya Kwanza government, because its supporters will not take it lightly. That's why it's do or die for President Ruto to ensure that Raila Odinga cleans the AU seat. That's why we've seen even during protests, Raila Odinga strongholds have not had protests, because they are really waiting for the AU election that's coming this February to take place. And after that, even if Raila wins, there are now people who are going to come out and express themselves willingly, because there are some people who are really cooling it down to allow Raila be elected in the AU, because they don't want to spoil it for him. But after even with that, in the Raila Odinga strongholds, we have leaders who are opposed to President Ruto, like the likes of Babu Wino, who has come out to say that he cannot support President Ruto government, because it's a government that has frustrated the people of Kenya through the hard economic time. Babu Wino spoke this not once, not twice, He's one of the strongest people in the Raila Odinga strongholds. We go to the western region, we have Natembeya. We saw what happened the other day with Ishungwa. He is one of the people who is also believed to be taking the western region as a kingpin. So Natembeya also from the western region, if he is going to oppose President Ruto, one of the people is also going to give hard time to the Kenya Kwanza. If President Ruto successfully gets such critics to his side, gets Babu Owino to his side, gets Natembeya to his side, and gets the likes of Eugene Wamalwa to his side, and even pulls the likes of either Matiang'i or Kalonzo to his side, then 2027 will be easily won to him. But with the likes of this opposition, and if these people are going to regroup into one coalition, imagine a coalition that is going to have Babu Owino, Natembeya, Matiang'i, Kalonzo, and Rigathi Gachagua, and the likes of Ndindi Nyoro. It's going to be absolutely difficult to beat that coalition. Ladies and gentlemen, that's but only my opinion. You can tell me what you think in the comment section. I'll take my time to try and read them and give an opinion and a reply. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen.